Great. Well, welcome back. It's my second Facebook Live of the day. And this afternoon, I'm going to demonstrate two of my favorite Creative Memories tools. But before I start, I have to thank my videographer, Richard. Many of you know him as my husband. So starting out, this is actually the Creative Memories 12-inch trimmer, and it's really top of the line. So a couple of things. One, it has this little arm that comes out, a little foot that comes down to make sure that it's completely stable. And then you have both inches and centimeters across the top. You've got these really great grids to keep track of where you're cutting. You've also got these really nice diagonal lines so you can cut on angles and make sure you're getting the right dimensions. But one of the things that I really love about this is compared to a lot of other trimmers that are in the same price category, often they just have indentations on the plastic for the numbers, but here with Creative Memories, for those of us with older eyes, it's black on white, making it really easy to see. So essentially what you're going to do if you want to cut is you're just going to, I think I'm going to cut with red. You're just going to place a piece in, and let's say I want a 2-inch border, so I'm going to put my paper right at the 2-inch mark. Put this down, and then I just push down, and I've got this really clean cut. So it's very easy, it's very smooth. One of the nice things too is that Creative Memories has a safety cartridge if you want to change out blades. So the cartridge opens, the blade is in here, but the blade is only released when it's fully encased. So when you're pulling blades out, it's totally safe, so very easy to change. And Creative Memories has a number of different types of blades. So they have some that cut in waves. I've got this decal, which makes a little bit of a ripped look. And then they've also got a scoring blade, which, just scores a crease down your paper so you can fold it. So if you were cutting to make a card or something like that. So they're just very easy to, they're just very easy to get out, store, so you always have them when you need them. And then you just, got that in upside down, you just pop them in and close it. So I'm just going to put my regular blade back in. Some other handy features, so you've got the inch marks actually going down the metal blade. And if you see on the side, you have a white mark, so you can see where you're going. So if you wanted to hit 7 inches, you just line your little white mark up with 7 inches. Another thing that's really nice, sometimes you're trying to cut in a very specific place on a printed piece of paper, and they have these visual guards. It's a little bit hard to see, but it's clear plastic. And when you've got your paper in, you can just run that out and you'll see exactly where the cut is hitting your paper along that black line. So a great number of features that make it really easy to cut. One thing that I just learned, I know often you're trying to make photo mats out of your paper, and if you have a 4x6, you often want a 6.5-inch mat, but with your 12-inch paper, you cut one 6.5-inch, you can get a few mats out of it, but then you've got this strip and you can't really do anything with it. So I recently learned how you can cut using this trimmer and all the different features to get 4 5x7 mats out of one 12x12 paper. So to do that, what you're going to do is place your paper in at the 5-inch mark. Just make sure it's straight, and then you're going to cut down to 7 inches. And again, you can see the 7 inches on both sides. And once you've cut 7 inches, you're going to take your paper out, turn it counterclockwise. And I hope I did that counterclockwise. You're going to put it back in. And again, you're going to cut to 7. This time it's a little bit easier because you've got your cut line. So you've got your first mat, you turn counterclockwise again. You put this at 5. We're going to cut one more 5x7, that's your second. You turn your paper counterclockwise again. Put it on the 5-inch mark. You're going to come all the way down and those are your last 2 mats. So you've just got 4 5x7 mats, and you have this bonus piece that you can use as a decoration on your papers. So just a few of the things, and allows you to see how smooth this cutter is. I'll put a link to a video for the 12-inch trimmer on the website so people can take a look at it and some of the other details. The other thing that I wanted to show you is actually this really cool, it's I forget what it's called, repositionable tape runner. It actually allows you to tape things down, and I'm going to get a contrasting color of paper. Oh, should have had that ready. So we'll just take a little yellow paper here to show you. So often, and I punched this out using my border maker, my Creative Memories border maker. Often you have these really small things and they're very difficult. You can't really put tape across them, and if you're trying to glue, it can get really messy. So Creative Memories has come out with this repositional tape runner. It puts just tiny little dots down. So you just kind of go across like this. You don't need it down the whole thing. And what will happen, the dots will kind of go through, and you can just rub them off where they've gone through. And then you just stick this down. So no mess, no fuss, a very easy way to get some of your finer details on the paper. But the nice thing about this repositional tape runner is if you put something down and you think, oh, that was the wrong place, that's not where I want it, it easily lifts back up. You can move it over, put it back down. So it sticks fine, it'll stay on your page just fine, but you can move it around. And if you're like me and it drives you crazy when you get something slightly crooked, this is a way to fix it. So I almost exclusively now use the repositionable tape from Creative Memories. So those were your 2 tools in our tool time. Hope you're motivated. I've just got a little bit to do and I'll have finished 6 pages today, so I'm pretty happy about that. Talk to you soon. Bye.